Lake Powell and the Glen Canyon National Recreation Area. They're jewels in the Western Adventure crown. Blue water, red rocks, and a landscape so alien it's often used in Hollywood blockbusters. Off-road adventures here are second to none, if you're looking for something out of the ordinary. But that could change over the next few years as newly proposed plans will shape the face of recreation in the area. The good thing, though, is the public gets a say in what these final plans look like.
We are currently looking at a draft environmental impact statement for an off-road vehicle management plan. It is in a comment phase. We're accepting public comments through March 4th. It's a 60-day comment period, and we'll use those comments to adjust the alternatives and try to get towards a decision on this particular issue. And we need to construct something more permanent, perhaps improve the accessibility, and perhaps even connect with trails on the Navajo Nation.
This process actually began 6 years ago in response to a lawsuit that claimed the National Park Service was not properly managing off-highway vehicles on their lands. That put into motion the current resource discussions across the park system. 5 plans are open to public comment, ranging from completely shutting off all motorized access to one that expands trails.
By allowing OHVs and state legal ATVs into this area, there's a lot of loop opportunities that are opened up. Push for alternative C, that's the one that you want to get these loop opportunities, and that's the one that's going to do you the most good.
Comments can be submitted by mail or online at the web address on your screen, parkplanning.nps.gov/GLCA ORV plan. The Park Service is looking for opinions that can actually be applied on the ground in Glen Canyon, what they call substantive comments.
Well, a substantive comment means something that we can actually respond to. Something that's very broad in nature, that is kind of vague perhaps in concept, are not as useful to us as, for instance, I use this part of the National Recreation Area and this plan will impede my use. Or I like the way you have set this up, and perhaps you might want to consider that.
Comments must be made on or before March 4th, 2014. It's advised that recreationists of all types take time to look at the 5 alternatives and make your remarks as clear as possible.
People are always wondering, why their favorite area gets closed up, or how it happened, or why they didn't know about it. And now it is, and then everybody's upset about it. This is one of those opportunities where you can make a comment and let your voice be heard.
We have a mandate to provide for recreational opportunities, but we also need to balance that with preserving the resources that are under the stewardship of the National Park Service there. So it's a balancing act, and we're hoping we hit the mark. If we did not, we want to hear what folks say about that.
So get on the website and make your comments. Hopefully things will work out.
Those comments could mean the difference between an open trail or a closed access sign. From the trailhead, I'm Terry Worth.